How good is she at home? No. Got an all new fog of... Oh, no. Okay, good. Thought we were going to have all new fog of war here. No.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh! Rat hunting. Okay. Well, Shireen, what do we have here? A cowardly ashmag who wants his paws on my certificate without even working up a sweat. Consider the circumstances currently affecting Footfall. The only fitting place of this filth could be hiding in the sewers. A nasty spot with a powerful whiff about it. That is true, but I swear to you, Shireen, you won't come back up better trap for Falco. I know these tunnels like the back of my hand, and the most delicious part of it all is that the ashmag chose to go there. He'll wish he hadn't. Of course, that's the only if the Aussie doesn't mess things up for us and everything goes to plan. If it doesn't, well, if it doesn't, my gang are dead. One wrong move, one wrong word. Gah, thrown damn that ashmag. Why is everything so difficult? Perhaps I should just give him the Vercatum Tabula Officiale. Falco's not a complete idiot. He won't risk such a valuable payoff. He'll hold this up his end until the deal and give me Tora and the others. Explain your plan. The gist of it is we need to go down to the sewer tunnel Footfall, connect a tank of sleeping gas to the old ventilation system, and direct the airflow to Falco's hideout. And of course, pray the Exalted One that the Ashmeg Jackals don't spot us. True, Shireen. It's going to be a little trickier than it seems. Falco is desperate, so he's bound to have his thugs patrolling the tunnels. If we go crashing down there now, or crashing around down there, he'll know something's afoot. Falco is feeling jumpy. Let's roll. Where are we going to get a tank of sleeping gas? Who do you take me for? I've acquired it already. Don't worry, I have everything covered. How do we get to the tunnels? Most of the patches have been sealed off by Corda's hounds, but there is one that's definitely haven't. Time to pay the Octi, the Adeptus Mascus. Alright, let's go. To the Damascus we go, Shireen. Or do I have to press business, or do you have other pressing business? We gotta talk to Corda also.
I admit that I am somewhat disconcerted that the Lord Captain has continued his affair with Jai after the truth about her background came to light. It was a poor enough match before, but now?
My kind are free of monkey prejudice, but is it possible to feel passion for someone who is dishonest with you?
We got people here. Looks like I'm supposed to talk to, but I don't see him. Traces of soot. Oh. What is going on? Right in the middle, too. All right, how about everybody move? Oh, wait.
Is there money to be made?
Anver? Heresy. Loot. Piracy. Scent. This is insane. Take him down and burning him? This is... Holy cow, I was not expecting this.
Open.
Blasphemy, heresy, piracy, Anver.
Always keep your eye on the price.
One and it's done.
Oh, can you loot it? Okay.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Why did she, like, take over? Isn't this supposed to be mine? We only have taken a couple Nutribars. Lies, I see clearly with my naked eye the corruption that has engulfed nature. Only cleansing the fire can be absolved now. Guilty. Oh my god, you're gonna roast him, aren't you? Emperor protects me. Guilty. Burn him. Jeez.
No!
Mykillangelo von Valancius, I've been informed of your arrival. What is this abominable act his daughter is committing? Must be a reason. Examine Incendia. Shows that she's not been changed in many days. The collar is greasy and the laces are stained with sweat. Something's wrong here. Man with the open skull. What is that? I must know the taste of the criminal thoughts. That's how I learn to recognize their patterns. Your entertainment of yours reeks of corruption. You think yourself capable of detecting corruption? You do not know the first thing about perceiving it, sensing it, peering into people's souls and seeing the heinous therein. You do not know what it looks like on their faces to see the brand of their impious deeds. But I know that too well. None will escape my wrath. What's going on here? Lord Inquisitor has bestowed upon me an honor of bringing order to the cesspool of pirates and heretics, to rid Footfall of the corruption that has fettered its limbs, turn the Imperial Station to a hotbed of free thinking and inefficiency, and I will not rest until it has been judged. I thought I was in control of Footfall. This is no tribunal, this is a slaughter. As loth as my soul to concur with Xenos, it is indeed. I must have been the Emperor's providence that brought you here to my court. It would be my pleasure to indict you for the crimes you have committed. I'm just to the nine devils with you, you arrogant halfwit. You have no right to judge me. I kind of like that one. Okay. Well, I've just broken out of being held captive by the Xenos and Camorra. I've been butchering my way through scores of enemies of humanity. Tell me, am I truly the greatest enemy of the Imperium you have been able to find? You are loathed and feared by the enemies of humanity. It does not make you pure in the eyes of the Emperor. Perhaps he saw fit for you a different path, one of the righteous xenocide, and the blood-soaked redemption of your faults. I would never dare go against his will. Okay, ironclast. Those of you who acknowledge me as their sovereign are viewed in the law as subjects of House von Valancius, and therefore are exempt from court's judgment. I will take you aboard my ship. All right. I got people. That's right. I got 0% people. Take this pitiful gaggle of miscreants, if you so desire. My trial is not to end here. I have the whole of Footfall to judge. So, you're in charge of Footfall now. Indeed I am. The Lord Inquisitor enacted martial law in the Expanse. I offered my support at once. Footfall has chosen as the Lord Inquisitor's headquarters, and the position of Footfall's liege is temporarily abolished while the war lasts, or perhaps longer than that. All authority was transferred to the station's warden, to me, while the Lord Inquisitor is preoccupied with the matters of strategic planning. I'm tasked with security and order. There is much to do on that front. Pirates and smugglers, apostates and cold traders, deserters and outlaws. Every one of them warrants attention. Whom do you judge? All of them. Thieves, smugglers, pirates, traders, heretics, deserters, abettors, harborers, cowards, and perjurers. Any who has ever trespassed, any who have protected miscreants, or keep quiet about the crime they knew, will all be condemned. More and more new convicts are being granted the great boon of undergoing servitude in perpetuus, okay, and having rid themselves of sinful consciousness of serving the Imperium free from doubt and weakness. Footfall will once again become a bastion of law and righteousness. I will eradicate all heresy, prevents the faithless from giving themselves over to the good of toiling in his name. There's nothing about this. There's nothing just about this trial. Your accusations are contrived, and their purpose is simply to turn the entire population of Footfall into pliant automatons. You think that I find enjoyment in this? Looking at the vileness upon vileness, listening to one excuse after another? I loathe this and despise every malefactor out there. If I were weak of will, I would have obliterated this foul station with a nuclear fire. Instead, I'm here to offer each of them the right to be judged in his name and a chance to return his renewal. This is getting messed up. The universe is a terrifying place. We are surrounded by arch-enemies' machinations and xenos scum who would deny us the right to exist. The threat is inconceivable, and humans' weakness will not help us avert it. If a man is weak, I rid him of his spinelessness and feebleness, endowing him to be sacred narrowness of mind, eradicating all that prevents him from utilizing his whole self in the service of the Imperium. She's not lying. You can tell her by her eyes and her voice. Where is the Lord Inquisitor? The Liege in Liege's chambers. According to Expanse's defense, his attention is focused on the matters of vital importance. He's not seeing any supplicants. Your Lordship cannot see the Lord Inquisitor now. However, he bade to inform your Lordship that he will summon you later when the circumstances permit him to do so. What makes you think you're entitled to govern this place as you see fit? Such is the law of Footfall. Any rogue trader who arrives here assumes the right absolute authority. Surely it's not the cutthroat Tokara who deserves to rule the station. He will soon be hanged from a noose. So will his Casablancan henchmen. So will those Anver firebrands. Those outrageous activities brought Footfall so much grief. Once you hindered my efforts in subduing the station, and yet here I am now dispensing justice to the wicked. I only regret that I was unable to start sooner. Then Tokara's troubles would have already been crushed instead of lurking in the cargo bays and maintenance tunnels. Regardless, I will deal with them soon enough. We shall see whether Footfall will thank the Emperor for your reign. Due time, we will weed out all the taint that are bred here on Footfall for so long. The pious fear, loyal, and devotion once again become the pillars of the station under his watchful eye. What happened between you and Winterscale? Winterscale is a traitor. While the Expanse burns, ravaged by heretics, unhallowed xenos, he abandoned his duty completely and has the nerve to ignore the Lord Inquisitor's call to battle. Our servants are taking over his worlds and ships. Oh, jeez. While he's hiding from reckoning and indulging his base urges, soon enough, he too will stand before judgment. If you ask me, you are simply using the situation to plunder his protectorate. Should he call upon House Valancius, we shall answer. Ooh, I don't know if I want to pick sides. How about that? How you and Caligos have lost your minds. The Expanse is in a calamitous state, and you two are busy settling scores. You must cease this at once. Catch you later. Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by, dang it. You have a good night. Negotiating with that mad dog is off the table now. He will merely laugh at your talks of reconciliation and execute your envoys. For too long has Caligos revealed his impunity and believed himself as king of this world. You're accused of wait, and so do my duties. Wait, you have a duty to the Emperor, and you must see to Vladimir Takar, this deplorable rebel who once ruled the station. He slipped away from me. He is instigating the people to revolt, killing my servants and hiding from my wrath and dexterity. My informers claim he often appears in the den of unrest and bears a reverent name of Adeptus Amescus. We have made several attempts to arrest him, and he evaded capture each time. Reverend Hieronymus has gone there to convince him of surrender quietly, but his efforts likewise unsuccessful. In the interest of Footfall's integrity, Takara must be apprehended. Friday stream? I don't know yet. Here's something I was thinking of. I was possibly thinking Friday for a stream. Tell me, guys, what you guys would think of this. I was thinking of doing maybe a Friday stream, but only on Twitch. Because I was thinking of going over maybe some, like, trailers of games that are interesting, that might be coming out, possibly, or are coming out this year, that we might that we'll have on streams or videos. I can't do it on YouTube because YouTube loves copyright claims. So if I do it on Twitch, I'll be able to play that without getting too much trouble. It probably wouldn't be a full stream, but it might be just looking at trailers and then maybe, I don't know, play a little of something after that if it's not very long. But Thursday stream will be same. We'll be playing more of this. As a rogue trader and authority, I order you to aid me in bringing him to justice. The asteroid where the Adeptus Amescus is located and has been cordoned off, but my enforcer will take you there. If you want to lure Takara out of his hole and seize him, so may stand trial, do this for the sake of Footfall's liberation. Pave the road to justice to tread. Why did Hieronymus go to Adeptus Amescus? He headed there with the rebels to see most often, so he could preach to them and sway them to repent. Alas, he still cannot see the difference between those who have erred and those who are beyond hope and redemption. That sounds fun. All right. Yeah, I was thinking of trying that. I was going to mention that on Sunday's stream, and I forgot all about it. But yes, Sunday, I went through and looked at a whole bunch of games that will be coming out, or possibly coming out this year. I thought maybe a good idea just to go through it, or if people have other suggestions, we can look at those, see what's coming out, maybe that I missed. Pronounce Vladimir a criminal? Why wouldn't I? That vile rogue infamy is known to all. Patronized thieves, smugglers, and pirates. By his allowance and heresies, the unholy cults flourished. It evaded punishment this long can only be described as gross negligence, which I intend to rectify before long. Some of the people you wish to execute are useful to me. I purchase valuable equipment from them. Scoundrels and thieves will be placed by honest suppliers. Even degenerates such as the Casabilica have to be some use to coming crisis, but the willful leaders need to be replaced with more pliable and trepidatious successors. It'll be the only way for us to protect ourselves from being stabbed in the back. And, what do I have to stand to gain? Does it not satisfy you to order the Imperial compliance restored on footfall? I see you adopted too much from Theodora, namely her hubris, greed, and indifference to duty. You vote one game picked by chat that we could try to, like, for that day, or just a game for a stream and later on? I don't know if I want to be part of this, do I? First later stream? Okay, okay. I'm alright with that. Yeah, so we'll go through a bunch of videos that I seem interested in. Yeah, if anybody has any other games that they know about that I don't, bring it up. I'm more than happy to take a look at it. I like most games, so... I don't want to get involved. You cannot grasp the fact that everything has changed. Gone is a time when you can only do what you wish to do. It is time to do what you must. I'm gonna remove you is what I'm gonna do. So as long as you refuse to cooperate, Footfall's isolated sectors will be remain off limits to you. Go and consider my words and your position. I'm gonna loot him. So it's not too bad. Let's actually keep that.
Keep your wits about you.
Duty prevails.
Improvised bomb.
I always have a backup plan.
Dead body over here. I can't go in there.
Let us not dawdle.
Do I have to start killing her guys?
You left the Novus Imperialis to serve the rogue trader. Do you ever regret it, Seneschal?
No, I do not regret it in the least. Serving in the Imperial Navy is a fine thing to do. Theodora, that I truly felt the significance of what I was doing.
I don't really know where to go. It seems like everything is blocked off.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Can I do any more? Let's take a look at my quest. I gotta wait for a summons. Okay. So maybe we can't do Jay's quest yet? Go down to the sewers. I don't know how to go down to the sewers. I don't know if I can.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Yeah, I must not be able to do her quest. Yeah, I don't know if I can do any more.
Keep
All right.
your wits about you.
Oh, no, I can do this. Maybe. If it's a dumpster fire.
I always keep my options open.
Adam's over here. You have no other options, Ryza. If you abandon Footfall and Quarter and flee, where are you going to sell your goods or restock your supplies? You'll be a slow death for all of you. No missiles, no water, no air. Quit bargaining. It's inevitable. Follow the plan. Your plan is suicide. You have no allies, no weapons, no nothing. You're trying to play above your league. The chemo. You've taken a rogue trader's dynasty with only a handful of cutthroats, a couple of guns in your name. I'll see you march to the gallows as more of the gallop. My greetings. I apologize for being unable to receive your lordship in my office. Present status imposes certain limitations on me. Greetings, your lordship. And as for you, Mykillangelo, I've got nothing to add. Your plan is utter crap, kind of a gamble I don't take. I'll leave you to think about the prospects, and you may be able to realize that using my shuttle would be a better idea while the shuttle I are still here. By Throne's radiance, Vladim, don't tell me that this moment where you and Falco are keeping my guys. I don't do business with rats, Hidari. Surprisingly enough, I don't mean you this time. In that case, I pray the Exalted One that Falco confirms what you said before he dies. Give me my brazenness, or forgive my brazenness, Shireen. It's all yours. Just look at him. He looks angry and focused. How's the station faring? Turns into the kingdom of death, executing protesters, cracking down on corrupt traders, and suppressing dissent. Suppressing dissent are all good, useful policies with the reasonable limits. I've used them myself, in fact. However, with Lady Quarta, reasonable limits are a distant memory at this point. Fortunately, we're all preparing for that turn of events ever since the first time that Hag tried to take Footfall. You helped us by giving us time to organize, set up weapon caches, enlisted more fighters, and deleted my agent's data in the Cogitator network. When Quarta took power, we thought she won, but the station's still in mine. Extent. My little army is waging war on enforcers, slaughter patrols, rustle back detainees, punish those who collaborate with the enemy, or those close to someone who does. Sandia has her reprisals, and I have mine. Everyone must remember that there's consequences for collaborating with an occupation force. I see. Old habits never go away. I admit I didn't exactly miss the days of my youth, but I find myself in the line of fire again. Invigorating. Your lordship, perhaps you have little love to spare for me. Nor have you built a strong alliance with the organization I'm a member of. But if you're looking at the new order of things at Footfall gives you even the tiny suspicion that is damn madness, step in and help me stop it. I think I will. What kind of help? A general uprising will be doomed. Enforcers have isolated the asteroid. And we can't strike out against Incendia. She has the greater numbers. Her Throne's Refractor's field help protect her from any attacks. So we asked her latest ship to come to us, exploiting her overconfidence. If she wants my blood, she'll have to come spill it.